Okay, today's show we're gonna talk about is feminism created by the CIA program led by Gloria Steinem. Yeah, we're gonna talk about her because she had created feminism to hate men and etc. And then you see why I said this before. Feminism had created black women to hate black men. And I have to agree with Dr. Umar on this, man, because feminism had conditioned these women to hate black men and etc. Angel, Ancient Ones, what's up? How you doing today? Because excuse me, I started. Because Gloria Steinem had led black women away from black men. And then we're gonna play this video right here. Like Gloria Steinem is was the fine, thank you. Okay. You're welcome, Angel Warren. You welcome. Now let's play this video right here. Now I'll give my commentary on what Dr. Umar said right here. We're gonna play a short video on this one right here. Let's play this.
Feminism was financed by the CIA. Gloria Steinem, I think she was.
Right, yeah.
Mother of modern feminism. But Gloria Steinem was a CIA agent. They financed her. Her first feminist magazine they paid for to get the woman out the house and into the black household to turn the black woman against the black man.
That's true. Hello, I'm good. I'm making icy for a cake I made for my birthday. Teen. Okay, that's good for you. So we're gonna play this video again. We're gonna play this video again. So let's play this video once again.
Feminism was financed by the CIA. Gloria Steinem, I think she was.
Right, yeah.
Mother of modern feminism. But Gloria Steinem was a CIA agent. They financed her. Her first feminist magazine they paid for to get the woman out the house and into the black household to turn the black woman against the black man.
Bam. Once again.
Feminism was financed by the CIA. Gloria Steinem, I think she was.
Right, yeah.
Mother of modern feminism. But Gloria Steinem was a CIA agent. They financed her. Her first feminist magazine they paid for to get the woman out the house and into the black household to turn the black woman against the black man. Feminism was financed by the CIA. Gloria Steinem, I think she was.
Right, yeah.
Mother of modern feminism. But Gloria Steinem was a CIA agent. They financed her. Her first feminist magazine they paid for to get the woman out the house and into the black household to turn the black woman against the black man.
That's truth right there. And Gloria Steinem was the CIA agent, infiltrate the household and get the black woman out the household to destroy black men. That's the problem with these women in the black community. Cause let me tell y'all women something. Feminism was not for black women. White feminism was for themselves. And I put the other article out there that white feminists oppress the black woman. So we're gonna play this again. We're gonna get out and then we're gonna come back to the commentary. Let's play this again.
Feminism was financed by the CIA. Gloria Steinem, I think she was.
Right, yeah.
Mother of modern feminism. But Gloria Steinem was a CIA agent. They financed her. Her first feminist magazine they paid for to get the woman out the house and into the black household to turn the black woman against the black man.
All right, let's click off this. See, this is exactly why I said this before. Feminism was created by the CIA agent Gloria Steinem. Hold on. This is exactly why I said this before. This is exactly why I said this before. You got these women in society hate men because they have that feminist movement was created by the CIA program led by Gloria Steinem. Okay, let me drop the link. Let me go ahead drop the link and I'm gonna pin it. Cause now you see why these women hate men because they were feminists. That's exactly why I said this before. Feminism was created by the CIA program led by that woman Gloria Steinem. She got into the white households, into the black household, and get the woman out the house to destroy the black man. That's why these females in society destroying these men because of feminism. This is exactly why I said that feminist movement is not for women. That feminist stuff is gonna keep these women single. That's why I try to tell you dudes, feminism is not for women. It was for these women to get y'all single and stay single forever. Like that don't make any sense, bro. That's exactly why I said this before. Feminism is not for women. It was created to hate men. Anyway, this is exactly why I said this before. I remember feminism a long time ago when Sasha Lee said it a long time ago. I played one of her videos and she was right. The feminist movement destroyed the US black family. And Sasha Ali said it a long time ago. Alright, we're gonna play this video once again. Hold on. But you know what? Y'all wanna say that I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Okay. God told you, like I said this before, but then you got these idiots talking about I have low IQ. Okay, if I have low IQ, what about you? Okay, let's play this video. We're gonna play these three same videos. We're gonna play four videos. But first, let's play this video right here. Hold on.
Patrick, this is very hard for me to say this. And let me tell you why it's very hard. I said, what's that? She says, ever since in high school, I wanted to prove to men that I can beat them. So when I graduated high school and college, I opened up my salon. We do very well. I've made millions of dollars. My people and my work that work at the salon, they do very well for themselves. I drive a nice car. I have a nice house. I have money. I have millions. I don't worry about any of that stuff. You know what decision I made last night? I said, what's that? She says, I want a husband. I no longer want to compete with men. I need them. And I'm like, what? She's saying this in front of 2,000 people with her sister sitting right next to her.
Wow.
And now she's getting emotional. How many 65-year-old women do we have to hear saying that I marched with the feminist movement and I bought into the fact that men are the enemy? I've never been married. I'm alone and I'm miserable and I wish I would have never bought into that philosophy. She gets up and she says, Patrick, this is very hard for me to say this. And let me tell you why it's very hard. I said, what's that? She says, ever in high school, I wanted to prove to men that I can beat them. So when I graduated high school and college, I opened up my salon. We do very well. I've made millions of dollars. My people in my work that work at the salon, they do very well for themselves. I drive a nice car. I have a nice house. I have money. I have millions. I don't worry about any of that stuff. You know what decision I made last night? I said, what's that? She says, I want a husband. I no longer want to compete with men. I need them. And I'm like, what? She's saying this in front of 2,000 people with her sister sitting right next to her.
Wow.
And now she's getting emotional. How many 65-year-old women do we have to hear saying that I marched with the feminist movement and I bought into the fact that men are the enemy? I've never been married. I'm alone and I'm miserable and I wish I would have never bought into that philosophy. She gets up and she says, Patrick, this is very hard for me to say this. And let me tell you why it's very hard. I said, what's that? She says, ever since in high school, I wanted to prove to men that I can beat them. So when I graduated high school and college, I opened up my salon. We do very well. I've made millions of dollars. My people in my work that work at the salon, they do very well for themselves. I drive a nice car. I have a nice house. I have money. I have millions. I don't worry about any of that stuff. You know what decision I made last night? I said, what's that? She says, I want a husband. I no longer want to compete with men. I need them. And I'm like, what? She's saying this in front of 2,000 people with her sister sitting right next to her.
Wow.
And now she's getting emotional. How many 65-year-old women do we have to hear saying that I marched with the feminist movement and I bought into the fact that men are the enemy? I've never been married. I'm alone and I'm miserable and I wish I would have never bought into that philosophy. She gets up and she says, Patrick, this is very hard for me to say this. And let me tell you why it's very hard. I said, what's that? She says, ever since in high school, I wanted to prove to men that I can beat them. So when I graduated high school and college, I opened up my salon. We do very well. I've made millions of dollars. My people in my work that work at the salon, they do very well for themselves.
See? Okay, we're going to play the short video of this.
The black woman. My position is that the black woman's disrespect and rebellion against the leadership and the authority of the black man is a direct cause of the breakdown in our black family structure. Now, of course, there are many black people who consider those fighting words because...
See? Tell them again. Tell them again.
My position is that the black woman's disrespect and rebellion against the leadership and the authority of the black man is a direct cause of the breakdown in our black family structure. Now, of course, there are many black people who consider those fighting words because as black women, we have never been subject. My position is that the black woman's disrespect and rebellion against the leadership and the authority of the black man is a direct cause of the breakdown in our black family structure. My position is that the black woman's disrespect and rebellion against the leadership and the authority of the black man is a direct cause of the breakdown in our black family structure. My position is that the black woman's disrespect and rebellion against the leadership and the authority of the black man is a direct cause of the breakdown in our black family structure.
See? I told you, like I said, it's well, we're going to play this video right here. Because I had broke down about feminism.
Made for the black woman. If you look at the history of the feminist movement, it dealt with the white woman wanting to defeat the patriarchal system of the white man. She wanted to get out the house. So while she was out there marching and fighting to get out the house, who was in her house? It was the black woman taking care of her household. It was the black woman taking care of her man. It was the black woman suckling her children from the breasts when she couldn't suckle her own children. She couldn't take care of her own children. She couldn't take care of her own man. So the feminist movement had nothing to do with the black woman. And if we fast forward this feminist movement, we see that the feminist movement back in the 60s and the 70s, was instigated by a CIA agent. And it was set up to be divisive against the black woman and the black man. And if you look at the deterioration of the black family, then you can start it off with the feminist movement. The Monahan report talked about the degradation of the black family. And so when you have women like Gloria Steinem, who infiltrated the college campuses and portrayed herself as an activist, and when she was able to snake her way into the women's movement, and she took the face of a black woman, she created a magazine in which she took the black woman as the face, but behind that magazine, she had all vile manners of things to say about the black man. This is the history. You can go look this up yourself. So when we talk about, starting at home and starting with the black woman, there has been a systematic plan to divide and conquer the black man and the black woman. So the feminist movement has never done anything for the black woman. Because when you look at the state of the black woman, 75%, and we talk about that 75%.
See? But somehow I don't know how to read. This is exactly why I said for this feminist movement, it was not for black women and other race of women. I never brought into feminism. I actually thought it was demonic because I believe men are called to lead. Like I never want a woman president. Like that don't make any sense. I try to tell these people, y'all wanna call me names and shit when I give you facts and truth. I try to educate y'all, but y'all ain't trying to hear nothing what I have to say. I guarantee you right now, when I drop the link, y'all not gonna hit it because you know I'm gonna speak the damn truth. That's the problem in the black community because they would talk about how feminism destroy the black community. Like that don't make any sense, man. Like feminism has destroyed the black community. Y'all want to call me vicious names when I start speaking facts and truth. But y'all never gonna talk about this. So I played the same video debunking how feminism failed women, especially black women. People don't people don't like to hear that. I check links. I want to be educated, not indoctrinated. Mm. Okay. Okay, let's play this video and then not me. I won't call names. Okay. There go. I dropped the link. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Let me drop the call in. Hold on. Call in to uh, Like, I'll call into the show. All right, you can hit the link and call into the show. So let's play this video.
You may have heard the word intersectionality thrown around a lot lately. A black woman coined the term in 1989 to highlight the overlapping ways black women are oppressed every day. Her name is Professor Kimberly Crenshaw, and her work is especially relevant today. Because even though intersectionality is a buzzword these days, traditional feminism still doesn't consider the many ways black women and other women of color experience oppression. And that makes a lot of people feel marginalized by the movement that's supposed to fight for them. Despite being historically left out of feminism, black women have always...
Okay, you can't call in. Okay, there's anybody else, they can call into the show. You can go ahead and call into the show, anybody, and here to debunk this topic. Okay,
always been doing the work, creating their own political and social movements that...
And I already know Ida B. Wells because she helped black men to get the vote. We already know that.
don't depend on traditional feminism at all. Writer Alice Walker coined the term womanist in 1983. Womanism is a social framework that separates itself from feminism and centers black women. Here's how scholar Layli Phillips puts it. Unlike feminism, and despite its name, womanism does not emphasize or privilege gender or sexism. Rather, it elevates all sites and forms of oppression to a level of equal concern and action. While scholars have drawn clear lines between what separates womanism and feminism, a lot of black women fall somewhere in between and identify as black feminists. But as Professor Patricia Hill Collins argues, there's not really a term that represents the fullness of what black women now call black feminism and womanism. Regardless of how you identify, traditional feminism has always fallen short. It's forgotten how police brutality disproportionately affects black women, that African American and Latina women continue to make less than, literally, everyone else, and that murders of trans women of color are underreported and forgotten. The good news is, womanists and black feminists are more visible these days, and they're helping to change the way people look at feminism in the mainstream. Remember, you don't have to be black to practice intersectionality in your activism, and you definitely don't have to be a woman. Because if your activism leaves some women out, who are you really fighting for?
What up, y'all? This is Felice Leon with the...
Challenge the status quo and fight for the rights of so many. Voice could challenge the status quo. Wondered how one woman's voice could challenge the status quo and fight for the rights of so many. Ida B. Wells was that woman. She was a fierce advocate for women's rights, intertwining her fight for gender equality with the struggle against racial injustice. Wells was a journalist, suffragist, and civil rights leader who focused on the unique challenges faced by black women in a society rife with both racism and sexism. Wells did not shy away from confronting racial discrimination within the women's suffrage movement. She was vocal about how white suffragists often overlooked the needs and voices of black women. By highlighting this exclusion, she called for a more inclusive approach to the fight for voting rights. Wells believed that all women deserved equal representation, and she worked tirelessly to ensure that black women were not left behind. To further her cause, Wells helped establish several organizations aimed at empowering black women. Among these were the League of Colored Women, the National Association of Colored Women, and the Alpha Suffrage Club. These groups focused on issues related to race, gender, and class, advocating for the rights of working-class black women and their political participation. Wells understood that gaining the right to vote was essential for black women to combat racial violence and secure civil rights. She argued that the political empowerment of black women was vital to ending lynching and systemic oppression. Her activism was not limited to suffrage. She also fought against racial violence as an anti-lynching crusader. Wells documented the injustices faced by black communities, especially black women, using her platform to expose these harsh realities. Additionally, Wells resisted segregation within feminist movements. A notable moment was her refusal to march at the back of the 1913 women's suffrage procession in Washington, D.C., This act symbolized her rejection of racial segregation and her demand for equal treatment within the women's rights movement. Wells laid the groundwork for Black feminist thought by addressing how racism and sexism intersect in the lives of Black women. She insisted on the importance of Black women's autonomy and leadership, influencing future generations of activists. Her work created platforms where Black women could organize, advocate, and lead reforms. By linking racial justice with gender equality, founding organizations for Black women's political empowerment, and confronting exclusion within feminist movements, Wells made a lasting impact. Her voice and writings continue to inspire.
Okay, let's click off that. Um, all right, that's it. We're gonna stop playing rest of the video. But anyway, like I said this before, these feminist movement, it's not for women, bro. It was funded by the CIA program led by Gloria Steinem. This is exactly why I said this before. These white feminists, and I'm gonna read this article. I'm gonna read this part right here. White feminists oppress Black women when feminists functions as white supremacists. Like that don't make any sense, bro. Like that don't make any sense, bro. And somebody said that Black feminism destroyed the Black family. Somebody said that. I'm like, oh, okay. Mm. Well, anyway, that's exactly why I said this before, man. Feminism is not for Black women. It was for white women. White feminism oppressed the Black woman. Like, like that don't make any sense. This is exactly why I said this before. Feminism, it was not for Black women. Like that don't make any sense, man. Like that don't make any sense. And that's exactly why I say this feminist movement is not for Black women. Like this is sick. Feminism is just the worst part. Then you wonder why the feminist movement is just crazy. Like, mm-mm-mm. It was to destroy all families and make them more controlled and dependent on the government and push them away from God. Yeah, this is exactly why I said this before. It was conditioned to women to hate all men. And then you got these women in the Black community who are Black feminists hate Black men. Like, that don't make any sense, bro. Like, that don't make any sense. You got these feminist movement have destroyed the Black family. Like, I don't know why y'all keep supporting these feminist movement, bro. This is sick. Yeah, and then y'all wanna, and then y'all not gonna talk about this. Like, wow. Look all these females in the black community, man. Just hate black men because of the feminist movement. Was created by the CIA program. It was led by Gloria Steinem to get any households into the system. And she had created her first magazine and conditioned black women, especially women in general, to hate men in general, especially black men. This is exactly why I said this before. I don't know why these women follow this feminist movement. This feminist movement was not for black women, especially women in general too. So I try to tell these dumb broads, but they ain't gonna listen to me because we live in this modern feminist era now when these women just become feminists to hate all men. I'm like that feminist movement gonna keep women single and they gonna end up dying alone when that feminist movement. Like that don't make any sense. Like that don't make any sense. All right, I'll be right back. we're back now. I'll be trying to tell these I'll be trying to tell these females, bro. This is exactly why I said stop with the feminist movement. Like that don't make any sense, bro. That's exactly why I try to tell you dudes in the community, every race of community. If a woman act like a feminist, just walk away from her. That goes for white, black, Asian, and Hispanic. If a woman is a feminist, let's stay away from her because she hates all men. You got all races of women that hate men, whether it's white, black, Hispanic, Asian. They hate all men because that feminist movement was not for women. It was designed to hate black men, Hispanic men, Latino men. And that's right, children needs to be raised by both dads and moms. It's bad for children, yeah. That dumbass feminist movement. Riding my like that don't make any sense, bro. That's exactly why I said, you know what? That feminist movement was created to hate men all day. Like that don't make any sense. We got okay, people comment on my channel. You gotta stay on topic, man. If I see it, I'm gonna warn all the people. If you don't stay on topic, you say anything in the chat room that don't make any sense, I'm booting you out the chat room, okay? Just stay come in here with some common sense. You can't, you gone. Now back what I was saying though, but yeah, this is exactly why I said this before. You got these feminist women hate all men. You know why they hate all men? Because they don't like men at all. That's why I said this before. That feminist movement is not for women. The feminism was created by the CIA program led by Gloria Steinem. Yes, Gloria Steinem misleading these women, and that's it. Like that don't make any sense. Man, I'm just like, ugh. This is exactly why I said this before. That feminist movement just is dangerous to women. I don't know why y'all keep on trying to mislead these women, bro. Like that don't make any sense. That's exactly why I said, y'all women, you keep following this feminist movement, y'all gonna be staying single forever. Like that don't make any sense, bro. Wow. Like that don't make any sense. You got that feminist movement right there has lead these women to hate men, especially black women. Black women led by the feminists to hate the black man. Like that don't make any sense. Like that don't make any sense, bro. And then y'all talking about I'm a waste of abortion, I'm this and third when I start speaking truth and facts. It's stupid, bro. I try to tell y'all what's right. I mean, that don't make any sense, bro. That feminist movement is gonna keep women single. Like that don't make any sense. I mean, what's the point trying to tell these women something? They want to mislead by the feminist movement. Go ahead. Like that don't make any sense. Like that don't make any sense. Oh my god. The feminist movement is just on some bullshit. Exactly why I said this before, man. That if you ride with the feminism movement, that don't make any sense, bro. And you women out there want to be misled, go right ahead. Like that don't make any sense. Like that don't make any sense. Like feminism is a destructive movement. I try to tell these females something, but I but I'm the problem. Like that don't make any sense. Like y'all going I'm just like, what's the point trying to tell these women something? If you sit up there ride with the feminism and the feminism movement, I'm telling you right now, you're going to end up lonely and single. You can't. Mm, you can't win with this feminist movement. I'm telling you right now, if you ride with the feminists and the feminism and movement, I'm telling you right now, you're never going to win. You will never win, bro. You always going to lose. And I'm just trying to tell y'all what's right. I'm just trying to tell y'all the truth. They argue with you because everyone has degrees and they think that means they smart. Yeah, that's why I said this before. I'm not going to be debating with a feminist, but I could because if I start destroying their argument, they're going to get mad. That's exactly why I said this before. You can't debate a feminist. And then I don't know why I try to tell y'all women what's right, but you ain't going to listen to me. Like, that don't make any sense, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, man, feminism had just destroyed the black community. Like, wow. Exactly why I said this before, man. You can go back and play the video when I end my live stream because all these feminist bitches gonna come on my channel, get all mad, wanna like, oh, man. See, that's the problem with these feminist movements. A feminist, a woman that hates men, especially men in general, that don't make any sense. Like that don't make any sense, bro. Like that don't make any sense. But anyway, this is exactly why I try to tell you women out there who think feminism is on your side. No, feminism is not on your side. That's why I try to tell y'all women feminism was created by the CIA agent, by the Gloria Steinem woman. She's a feminist movement. Mm-mm-mm. Thanks for sharing, Jane. Yeah, I'm going to hang out with the family now. Have a blessed evening. Okay. You know what? Let me give you a wrench. That's it. I'm not adding no more people. Okay. That's it. Managing moderator. All right. All right. That don't make any sense. All right. Nah, that don't make any sense. And I don't know what these films be talking about. And these females talking about all feminists was for rights. Okay, and feminists gonna keep you single. Like that don't make any sense. This is exactly why I try to tell y'all women that feminist movement is gonna keep y'all single. I'm like, wow. I'm trying to tell y'all dudes, if a woman is a feminism or a feminist woman, just stay away from her. Cause these feminist women just hate men all day long. Like that shit don't make any sense. I try to tell y'all women, bro, that feminist movement is not gonna get y'all nowhere but lonely and single and lonely. And that's exactly why I said this before. To all you women out there that support this feminist movement, go right ahead. This is sick. This is sad, bro. Um, this is exactly why I said feminism was never gonna be better. Like that don't make any sense, man. Like that don't make any sense, man. That feminist movement ain't worth of nothing. So how long I got here? How long I got here, man? I'm for get off here in a minute. That don't make any sense, bro. That feminist movement, I don't know why these people keep supporting this stuff. Man, that feminist movement is not for black women anyway. That's exactly why I said this before. Feminism has conditioned women from all races to hate men. Like that don't make any sense. I don't know why I try to tell y'all. I try to tell y'all, my God. So I try to tell y'all something, man. This feminist movement, it just keeping these women just bitter and single and miserable. And that's exactly why I try to tell you, you feminist people, go ahead and support that stuff. Because if you support it, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell y'all what it is, so it's just what it is. I don't know what to tell you, bro. If you females support this stupid feminist movement, go right ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. Cause it ain't gonna do nothing but keep y'all single and keep y'all miserable. It's gonna keep y'all in a bad situation. But you know what? I ain't got nothing to say to y'all feminist movement. That's exactly why I said this before. If a woman act like a feminist, I'm staying away from y'all. Like that don't make any sense. I try to tell them females in society that that feminist movement was not for black women. But you know what? I can't tell women nothing. If they want to support that dumb feminist movement, go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. But anyway, I try to tell these women something. If they don't want to listen to us, that's fine. Uh, yeah. I promise you, these women are conditioned to hate men. That's why you see these women in society in America hating women. I mean, hating men all day long because they hate all men. That's why they join this feminist movement. Okay, 7:20. I'm gonna get off. This, this is perfect time. I try to tell y'all. Like that don't make any sense. Mm-mm-mm. I try to tell y'all women something, but Gloria Steinem had ruined these women. So I just come on here to talk about her. So tell me your thoughts about this live stream. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And I'm out. Peace. And this is exactly why I said this before. This feminist movement was not for black women, especially women in general. So with that, I'm out.